Hello, and welcome to the broadcast. We begin tonight with news from Zimbabwe, where police have made sweeping arrests following protests against President Emmerson Mnangagwa's rule. Authorities report that at least 95 individuals have been taken into custody, accused of promoting public violence after participating in demonstrations calling for the president to step down. A strong police presence in the capital, Harare, and other major cities on Monday largely suppressed calls for widespread protests. The demonstrations, led by war veterans who once supported Mnangagwa, responded to growing concerns over efforts to extend his presidency beyond its current term. Earlier this year, the ruling ZANU-PF party announced its intention to extend Mnangagwa's tenure by an additional 2 years, prolonging his leadership until 2030. The proposal has fueled unrest among citizens who see it as an attempt to undermine democracy and cling to power. Mnangagwa, now 82, first took office in 2017 following the ousting of his longtime ally and predecessor, Robert Mugabe, in a military coup. Once hailed as a transitional leader, his presidency has since faced increasing scrutiny, particularly from former allies. Among his most vocal critics today are Zimbabwe's war veterans, a group that played a crucial role in the nation's fight for independence. Their leader, Blessed Geza, has been at the forefront of this resistance, accusing Mnangagwa and his administration of corruption and authoritarianism. On Tuesday, those arrested appeared in court, facing charges of inciting violence. According to police reports cited by AFP, the detainees were among approximately 200 protesters who had gathered in Harare's Freedom Square. Authorities accused them of throwing stones at law enforcement officers and briefly blocking a major roadway. Protesters were reportedly heard chanting slogans such as "Enough is enough" and "Mnangagwa must go." Officials claim these actions violated laws against breaching the peace and participating in gatherings with violent intent. Despite the limited scale of the protests, their impact was felt across Zimbabwe. Security forces patrolled the streets, and many businesses, schools, and shops remained closed, in what some described as a silent yet powerful stay-away demonstration. The shutdown reflected growing frustration among citizens, many of whom are grappling with economic hardships, rising inflation, and concerns over political stability. Meanwhile, Geza has taken to social media to thank his supporters for answering his call to protest. However, he stated that he will not call for further demonstrations at this time. Instead, he has pledged to organize a series of events aimed at challenging what he describes as Mnangagwa's corrupt cabal. As Zimbabwe's political landscape continues to shift, tensions remain high. Authorities have warned against further unrest, but opposition calls for change are growing louder. Will this movement gain momentum, or will the government tighten its grip? Only time will tell. Stay with us for updates on this developing story. For now, back to you.